Hello, how are you? This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I am going to do a reading for June 10th, 2021, this solar eclipse energy in Gemini at 19 degrees, which is the number of the sun. The sun and the moon are and the earth are all coming together in alignment there, and that's that masculine and feminine energy with Mother Earth. The sun is that masculine and the moon that feminine energy, and it's happening at sunrise, which is a very sacred and spiritual time too. And right when that sunrise comes up, there's that pause. So that's right when that solar eclipse is going to happen. It's going to start early in the morning, and then right when it rises, the sunrise, that's when you'll be able to see it for some of you. I believe that I'm in the States, so the Midwest, northern energy, and north, I keep saying energy, northeast, Canada, Toronto, all those areas will be able to see. So there's some very difficult energies that I've been picking up on. I've been doing readings, not just through YouTube, but local, and then also I'm an advisor on Keen, and a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of sadness, a lot of purging emotions, fears, anxieties, a lot of anger is coming out, surfacing. And that has to do with Saturn and Uranus too, squaring off with each other, coming up closer to the June 14th. But with this solar eclipse in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, is also squared off with Mercury that is in retrograde, is causing some cloudiness in our minds, of going backwards and kind of reassessing old things, old relationships, things from the past. It has something to do with that lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, revisiting that south node energy of things from the past. And then this solar eclipse is in the north node Gemini, of moving forward. And then we got squared off with Neptune at the same time, so it's causing a lot of cloudiness and deceiving ourselves in our minds. Usually the new moon, everything would be going forward, right? But this new moon's a little bit different with this retrograde energy and the deceiving energy. There's a lot of healing that's happening. So instead of trying to go forward, we can focus and plan, but really reassessing everything and how we do things differently. Relationships and everything, how seeing things from a different perspective and a higher perspective, and taking that in an optimistic way and moving forward. That's that transmutation, transmuting forward into this higher self. But through this energy, we really have to be grounded and to be within ourselves, to reassess things and just go with the flow and things, and trust that things are going to happen naturally. That's some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about with this new moon. I did write a lot of notes. One of the energies that this Gemini 19 degrees, it's in the second stage of that Gemini energy, and the ruling card for that stage is the Nine of Swords. So lots of fears, anxieties, sleepless nights, really getting caught up in that energy of our minds with this Gemini energy. This solar eclipse is also that ring of fire there too, but there's a lot of, could be some mental confusion or deceptive communication or and what else? With this energy being in Mercury retrograde, is like a double focus or a double communication. It's with this Mercury retrograde, and it also correlates with change and transformation. And it's saying to through this cloudiness, to trust in spirit, trust in your inner compass, yourself, to pause and reflect on everything. It's a very fast energy too with this Gemini, and not try to slow yourself down and just to be, because you can really get yourself sick in this energy. it's helping us to guide us to think of things in a new way, in a higher perspective. Not in such the 3D way, the ego way, the old way. We're evolving into a different way of seeing and looking at things from higher perspectives of a knowing and an understanding, especially with that solar eclipse happening at the sunrise. That sunrise reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, that sword, that truth, that sphinx facing the east, of knowing and understanding and seeing truth and everything. Everything is so clear. Emotions too, with that moon energy, is amplified. It could cause some cloudiness with that Mercury energy, but it's clouding our ability to make sense and understand the changes and feelings. So knowing that we're going through this, there's some of us are going through these anger things, or we're purging emotions, there's crying, really purging and bringing up old things, even past life things. Ancestors are here with us, helping us do that. It's clouding our ability to understand what's happening. But just to know that you're purging all those old energies, and to just know that, and to give thanks to that, what that's coming up, that you're actually healing enough to let that stuff go and just allow it to surface and release it. That the Mercury retrograde and that squaring off with Neptune is causing that ability, not able to see what it is this cloudiness, that energy of that, even what is going on. But just having faith. I just got in the blind's eye, like you can't see. But just when you can't see, trust in all your senses of seeing, and just follow your intuition. With Neptune squaring off, so not only do we have that, we're squaring off with Neptune. So it's being deceived by our own emotions, especially with Mars and Cancer. And that again is, why are we purging? Why am I sad? Why am I angry? What is this? It says to treat this new moon differently. Allow to process and to ground, to process and ground what's happening. And one of the messages I got is, it's not about dragging up old energies or reliving the past painful events, but to positively reassess where you have been and use this knowledge to take quantum leaps forward. So learning from those experiences, understanding why they existed, how it helped you to evolve, what the life experience was, what the lesson was, and seeing it and shifting it to a positive and taking that leap forward, taking that leap of faith. Okay, so I'm going to do a read for the collective on the twin flame journey and see how this energy is going to affect the twins, the masculine and the feminine. Especially with that solar eclipse energy, the sun and the moon is the masculine, the feminine, and the Mother Earth. So I call in all the angels and ancestors and guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations, the elements, fire, earth, air, water, ether, and the winds, the messengers of the universe. I call in the collective on the twin flame journey. I call in Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what we need to see. Archangel Gabriel to help us with our communication, to see truth and have clear communication. And also Archangel Metatron to help us connect with our 8th soul star chakra, to see that and guide us to our authentic self and our truth and our purpose. It is the 10 days, so a lot of 10s, beautiful. As I say that, I pulled a 10 in the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter in Pisces energy. So that again is telling, we're really going back in time. Not only are we clearing the timelines in this lifetime, but the past lifetimes, ancestral timelines, this old energy, this Piscean Jupiter originally ruled it thousands of years ago. We're clearing those timelines. But again, the sword of truth, the east, the sphinx facing the east, the sword of truth, that sunrise, is seeing truth and understanding. But this is, things are going into motion. Fortune, getting your wish, but it's also things are going into motion forward now. Everything's starting in all different levels. And there's the Queen of Cups. That's that unconditional loving. That's that Cancer energy, or this Jupiter and Pisces energy here, this Queen of Cups, or Mars and Cancer energy, or Venus and Cancer energy. There's the Knight of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is seeing that light on his third eye is opening. But things are going to happen, move forward, they're going to happen, but we're at a standstill. We have to reassess. We have to ground ourselves into the now to get through this energy. And there's the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine. So a lot of fire and water energy here, of emotions and passion. The King of Swords, this Gemini energy, is seeing truth and cutting ties. And there's the Capricorn energy. And that's Pluto in Capricorn. And that's retrograde energy. And then Six of Cups, the past life energy. Soulmate, nostalgic energy, unconditional love. Also, soulmate, twin flame, and then there's the King of Pentacles. Wow. A lot of the masculine feminines here. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, Jupiter energy, and then we got the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine. This is this moon energy here, and she's sitting on that. And there's the dark and the light, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang here. But that's that seeing things from a higher perspective, that psychic energy. Unions, Three of Cups. King of Wands. Wow, a lot of masculine and feminine energy here. A lot of the elements. And then the Four of Cups, that reflecting, reassessing. That's that retrograde, Mercury retrograde. In the subconscious, we got the Fool taking that leap of faith. We got Jupiter, truth and transformation. That Pluto and Capricorn retrograde here. Uranus and Taurus energy here is taking that leap of faith. And that's what I was talking about, is reassessing the Four of Cups, where you have been, and use this knowledge to take that quantum leap forward. So this is this transformation, transforming out of that old energy and making major decisions, the Two of Swords, and moving in different directions, the Eight of Cups. And there's some heartbreak here, the Three of Swords, disappointment, heartbreak. And there's the Seven of Cups, making decisions. I'm getting the Seven of Cups and this energy a lot the last few days. This is not what it seems. A lot of delusion or decepting and deceiving emotional energy is things are seen bad, but they're not. It's not what it seems. It's going to turn out good, or things that are really good that's going to turn out. But there's a lot of deceiving energy out there. This wasn't what I thought it was. There's different cups, different emotions. Emotion. The Hierophant here is this Taurus energy. Yes. And that's the Hierophant. And we got the Hierophant, that's the masculine, and we got the High Priestess evolved into that. So there's that alignment there. The masculine and feminine are in their place. The Hierophant is contemplating, putting into action, and that ether energy. And then with Uranus in that Taurus energy is taking that leap, quantum leaps forward. They have the knowledge to move forward. They've evolved. They've learned from their experiences. This karmic energy here, that past karmic cycles are over. They evolved from that. There's a lot of reflection on that. Now we're seeing that for Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarifiers when I find my cards. Yep, right here. One of the crystals for this this new moon, super moon, or solar moon, solar eclipse, sorry, is fluorite. I think that's the fluorite energy. Can I have a card, please, for the Uranus and Pluto, truth and transformation? The Queen of Cups, unconditional self-love, being in that heart center. A lot of healing that's happening and moving in a different direction, emotionally moving in a different direction, taking action, taking that leap of faith. And I got the Eight of Swords here, is coming out of that constricting energy. That's that Saturn energy, that old energy, coming out of that, holding ourselves back. And then there's this promise to move forward. And then here's the Wheel of Fortune again, this Jupiter energy facing the east. And that's that 1010 energy. The Sword of Truth I got here. And that's the Sphinx. Also, the Sphinx has to do with Orion. And the Orion belt has to do with this solar eclipse. The Orion has to do with this solar eclipse as far as that's the energy of this Gemini. This energy is the soul. I was looking it up, the degrees and everything, and Orion has to do with this energy, and this Nine of Swords energy. That's that Sphinx facing the east, and he's the protector of the pyramids and the three there, looking towards the east and is seeing truth and understanding and knowing here. And things are moving forward now. There's the Star, Chiron, healing, fate, destiny, and there's the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of healing that's happening, and now they can make that move. They've transitioned from the Saturn to Uranus, and Chiron was the belt between the two, and is helping us to evolve into that higher self energy, to that new world. Fate, destiny, the Age of Aquarian, moving in different directions there. There's an awakening happening, that Virgo energy. The King of Swords, the Capricorn energy, Six of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. There's some juggling, trying to find balance, and Ten of Wands, ending those old cycles. So still trying to find balance here. And the Ten of Wands is this overwhelming energy and obligations, this Capricorn energy. Those are those old energies here. So we're still moving through there, struggling to find balance with that. The High Priestess, the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Nine of Swords energy. Then that's the Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, anxiety here, fear. Is that things that are hidden, the High Priestess, and reflecting on those old energies. So a lot of reassessing it, and can't sleep at night. There's the Ten of Cups, beautiful. That's that heavenly energy. There's some sadness in here too. With this Ten of Cups, that 10-10 energy is the Jupiter energy, and the Ten of Cups here is this heavenly energy. Is that ether energy, taking those leaps forward, that heavenly, heaven on earth energy. Okay? One more. I'm getting guided to pull one more. For union. Beautiful. The Three of Cups. And there's this Two of Wands, that spiritual knowing. That's that Archangel Metatron energy, that 8th soul star chakra. That's this two. The star, the 17, that healing, Chiron. Also, that's that your fate, wish you're going to get your, conscious, subconscious energy. But today is the 10th of ending old cycles, beginning new. But it also boils down to a 3 trinity. And I'm getting the 369 energy. 369 energy. Can I have the energy cards, please, for the masculine? Second chakra, the sacral chakra, yes. Those lower chakras, I wanted to remind, then I was just going to talk about the root chakra. Those lower chakras are really big, and I was talking about that the Jupiter energy, the ancestral energy that we're clearing, that Six of Cups, past life stuff that we're clearing too. In our DNA, in our chakras, and there's like plaque, and that old stuff is purging and coming out. The root chakra is one of the hardest chakras to clear, especially with all the ancestral energy in there, past energy. That's our foundation. So we are going to have to clear that out, that root chakra. And then that sacral chakra is that womb chakra. All of those old energies with this Capricorn energy of abuse and everything. is really healing from that with Chiron here. Clearing all those old energies of insecurities and doubts from all those abuses, womb traumas, childhood traumas, things like that, and really purging and clearing those of anger. That's that anger energy that's coming out from Saturn, is really clearing out those energies that are coming forward. Why are we angry? Where things are coming to surface. And so that sacral, we'll do a lot of clearings and healings on those chakras. Root chakra, sacral chakra, or solar plexus. Have the feminine energy, please. Door to value. Doors are opening up. Abundance is coming in. We did get the Wheel of Fortune 2 times. Appreciation, showing gratitude. I was talking about that today with a client where doing a lot of purging and crying and emotion and releasing, and it's scary, like, oh my God, I can't stop crying, or I'm angry, or whatever it is, and to really be grateful for those energies that are purging and coming through and they're coming to surface. They're surfacing, and be grateful that we've done the work to allow to release that energy to come to surface so that we can release that. Abundance is coming in, okay, with this Jupiter energy. Feminine and masculine. So being grateful for those energies, there it is. Wow. I just, I kind of got sidetracked a little bit. It's 15 down to a 6, a balance that's coming in. There's the Holy Grail, the Rose of Divine Feminine, but it's being appreciative, the masculine feminine. What I was saying is through those energies, there's hostilities under that of anger or things that we're purging up. And when those do, is to be appreciative and be grateful for that to surface and allow it to release and let it go. So, and being grateful that for that lesson. Sorry, I have no clue what that energy was, what that was in the back. It was on my patio. Moonology, please, for the masculine. A time to give rather than take. That's real strong. 6 of Pentacles energy. The feminine. Take time to breathe, definitely. Through this purging and everything that's happening, I'm noticing from the collective, because I tune into the collective in the mornings when I wake, a lot of heart blockages, and then that sacral and solar plexus, trying to breathe through that. And there's some blockages, so things are coming to surface, so really practice your breath work. Really do those meditations. Masculine, feminine. There's something going on with my dog, I'm sorry. It's time to take action, this Aries energy. And that's that Chiron in Aries. Time to take, and that's also Mars rules Aries. Mars is in Cancer right now, but it's time to take action here. Okay, let me see. I got the knowledge. Angels and ancestors, please. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. My dog is acting up on the patio. Masculine energy, please. She's probably feeling this energy. Stargazer, set your sights higher. For all you star seeds, feminine, please. I get this one. I'm getting this drum one too a lot. In Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. That is so important. That heart chakra I was talking about. There's dreams coming in. Dream and journey. A lot of dreams are coming in with this high priestess here, in this Cancer and Pisces energy. A lot of dreams are coming. I dreamt about Bigfoot last night. I've been dreaming about Bigfoot since I was a child. And they're very spiritual dreams. So I know I was going to different realms last night. feminine, please. Energy, masculine, feminine. The high priest. Sorry, my cards are sticking together. The high priest, that masculine energy, intend and create, to manifest. There's that falcon there, the Egyptian energy there too, and the Merkabah. It's the Merkabah here, the masculine, the feminine. There's the eagle, seeing from a higher perspective. I just talked to my twin tonight, and I just told him that. I said, we're two eagles. And he said, yes. I'm seeing things from a higher perspective. I just told him that tonight. We're both air signs, we're both Libras, and to see things from a higher perspective. And also the bald eagles, they mate for life, for eternity. They mate for life, and they have this whole dance in the air when they fly together. So I told my masculine that we're eagles, and he said yes. There's a high priestess here, and he's got his wings. That's what I wanted to tell him. Here is trust in the higher forces. Here is that inner compass. The wise owl there too. That's that feminine energy. Akashic records, please. Can I have 2 cards for the masculine and feminine for this solar eclipse? What do we need to know at this time for the collective? Religion, spiral evolution. Everything evolves in a spiral evolution. It's not straight. That we relive things and we learn things and we evolve. Every time we come around, you see it from a different perspective. True love, beautiful. And there's the solar plexus. That's that sun energy. That's that to utilize that solar plexus to really get that energy in. But a lot of solar plexus healing that's happening, getting our power and our strength. This is love. This is true love. That heart energy here. What did I do with him? The earth guardian here. This is true love here. Validation is unconditional love. 22. June 22nd is when Mercury goes direct. That things will start to go into motion. But stay rooted and grounded as of now. A lot of dreams happening. Third eyes opening. A lot of clarity and seeing truth. Okay. And I want to pull a native spirit card. 2 of those. Okay. Spirit keeper of the south. That's that warmth, that sun energy. 1 more, please. Watching things grow, watching the seeds grow. And spirit of air, that's that Gemini energy. That's the intuition, knowledge, knowing. And then spirit keeper of the east, new beginnings, beautiful. So we got the spirit keeper of the south, the air, and the east, the element of air. Okay, so the spirit keeper of the south, I'll just read basic. 86 is probably pretty much what I said, is abundance and prosperity, good, in all forms. That's that wheel of fortune. So our abundance is coming in. Expansion, surging energy, activity is movement, rapid growth. Be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is great time for medical procedures. Your energy will be at maximum. It says in the medicine wheel, the south is the direction that symbolizes the warmth of the noonday sun, summertime, the full moon, and a time for rapid growth. Crop grows with vigor during the summer months in the human cycle. It also represents the vitality of childhood. This is your time to shine. It's also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. And that's that wheel of fortune. Every different, every circle is going into motion forward. Everything's going forward. Spirit of the east. That's that new beginnings. A fresh cycle is reoccurring in your life. Wipe the slate clean. It's now time to release the old and start again. That's definitely what this is. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. This is a simplicity. My mother always talked about simplicity. You know, all these, everything I'm studying and all this, and it's really about simplicity. Is letting go of the past and moving on into the future. You know, it's release the old and start again. No matter what has happened in the past, it doesn't need to repeat in the future. The past is the past, the future is the future. We're in the now. And this energy is really about being in the now and reassessing and to move forward naturally when it's time. That's what's different about this new moon. In native traditions, the directions are honored. It is believed that every direction has an associated spirit that can be called upon. In the great cycle of life, the east is the place of the rising sun, and that's a solar eclipse. In the new, it's in the sun rising. It's also associated with planting seeds in the springtime, the waxing moon, and the new beginnings. Pulling this card means that this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another, a close of the one. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you, your native spirit asks that you not cling to the old. That's that Ten of Wands energy, hanging on. But set sail into the new waters, face your fears, and allow yourself to stretch in new direction. Wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Then we got the spirit of air energy, and that's the element of air. Is clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being advised to see life from a higher perspective, and that's what set your sights higher. Seeing things from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter, and that's that cloudiness. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Beautiful. These three wrap all this up into this native energy. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention, and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. And that's all this communication. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see the situation in new light. And the spirit of air is always say that. And how do I say that? The winds, the messengers of the universe. That's the spirit of the air. The winds are the messengers of the universe, and that's this Gemini energy. Spirit is whispering to you, open your mind to see a situation in new light. The spirit of air represents the mental aspect of your life. It's the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we're in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The spirit of air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter clearing and organizing. That is what this solar eclipse is about too. One of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from spirit is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believe that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator. Like I said, the winds are the messengers of the universe. And they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it is the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen and get a sense of what messages it might have for you. And also to cleanse and clear you. Okay. That is your message. What a beautiful message that is. It just breaks it down to simplicity. And this is what we're transmuting into this beautiful new energy, this new world. And we're letting go of all that old energy, and to have faith and just be grounded and be still right now and trust in divine timing. Okay.